Fragrance Review. Today we will be reviewing none other than Boss Bottled Unlimited. Boss Bottled Unlimited is one of my most favorite fragrances ever. Me and my friend Ben, we crave and adore this fragrance. It's undescribable to us. It's just so special for some reason. Now I know a lot of people find this just like whatever, it's kind of generic to them, boring. But to us, it's one of the best fragrances we've ever smelled and easily our most favorite. Now there are times when we kind of lean away from it and we're just like, nah, I don't feel like Unlimited. But at the end of the day, I will always take this over anything else. I don't know about Ben though, but pretty sure he'd say the same thing. So yes, fragrance reviews. This won't be the norm for this channel. I'm still gonna do knives, of course, because that's my main, topic. Fragrance reviews, a lot of people think that it's just, talk about what it smells like and does it smell good or not. And yes, that is what you talk about in a fragrance review. At the end of the day, fragrances are an art form, just like knives. And what kind of story does it tell? What kind of feelings, what kind of emotions does it convey through this fragrance? If you didn't know as well, out of all the five senses, hearing, touch, taste, smell, and eyesight, the most prominent way to remember some sort of memory is by scent. Scent-wise, this is a nostalgic scent for me, so this is gonna be a really biased review. So let's get into it. So presentation, I don't have the box with me right now. It's just a wide generic box. The bottle is just a wide generic bottle. This is the 200 ml, this is the 50 ml. Now on the 100 ml, the cap is much more clicky and you can, grab it by the top. But with the 50 ml one, it's kind of more cheesy. It doesn't really, you can't really pick it up from the top, otherwise it'll fall. Here in Fragrantica, it says it is described as a green, sweet, aromatic, fruity, fresh, spicy, and citrus. Would have to agree with the green and sweet, but to me it comes across more as a wide floral, fruity fragrance with a more kind of like a refined edge. If you're gonna talk, the personality of the fragrance, it is like that, comfortable, white, refined, clean type of scent. You can just see from the bottle too. It's clean, it's white. So the top notes of this fragrance include violet leaves, mint, and grapefruit. Now the violet leaves and the mint are meant to be like this iced violet leaf feel, so you do get that blast of freshness, and it is cold and floral. The grapefruit adds off to that fruity vibe, gives a bit of a sweet essence too. In the middle you've got rose, cinnamon, and pineapple. Now I don't really get the rose. I think that's kind of just like a balancing note for the other fragrances, or it kind of helps the violet leaf to have more of a stronger floral feel. The pineapple in this is kind of just like with the grapefruit. I don't really smell the pineapple that much though. The cinnamon, you kind of smell that every now and then. It's a balancing act as well. Yeah, I don't really smell the cinnamon that often. And in the base, you've got musk, sandalwood, and labdanum. So let's spray a little bit of this and I'll show you what it smells like. If you're just wondering, this is what the spray is like. It's kind of like, it's kind of weak, just whatever. Opens up with that blast of mint and violet leaves. And I can smell the grapefruit and pineapple as well. The rose is kind of like a watery type, type of floral note. It's very not that prominent in this fragrance. Like I said, it is a balancing kind of smell. Fresh, comfortable, inviting, and clean. I love that about it. Now it stays like that for like the first 30 minutes, and when it dries down, which I have it on this hand, it is more of that, smooth, sweetish kind of smell. Now this could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on what you like, but this is weak as hell. I sprayed like 10 sprays on my neck 30 minutes ago and I cannot smell it. I know there is that olfactory fatigue factor with your nose, how when you spray something on yourself, your nose gets used to it and you don't smell it anymore. It doesn't last. Like I even asked some of my friends when I sprayed it on me once at a party and they said they couldn't smell me. And I just saw them too, so they couldn't have olfactory fatigue by it. I guess that's a good thing if you want it to just be more subtle scent. If you want it to just be like kind of like a gym scent, you don't really care about it lasting. But yeah, bring decants with you wherever you go, otherwise it's not gonna last at all. This smell is amazing. it is just this. I love everything about it. You know, I love the cold factor of it and just the smoothness. Now the musk and sandalwood in the base kind of like give it this smooth, manly vibe, whereas the other notes kind of give it more of a feminine vibe. So I guess this is a unisex fragrance too. Men and women can wear this, although I mean you can wear what you want, but in terms of like the personality, this is unisex. It's not really classified as something that's really deep and complex, but I mean you've got really separated notes here. You've got this the cinnamon, the sandalwood and musk as your really heavy masculine notes. Then you've got like the grapefruit and pineapple, which is just fruits on its own. And you got the green and white floral notes, such as the rose, labdanum, violet leaves, and mint. So them all combining, it just makes for this really nice combination. And now I do sound like I'm just praising at this point, and I am. This is, you got to try it, man. You really got to do. So whenever you're at the shops, you know, request for a sample of Boss Bottle Unlimited. You will not regret it. In terms of like a compliment factor, I know this is very popular in the fragrance community because everyone likes to get complimented for the fragrances. But this is probably my most complimented fragrance ever. Like every girl that I've hugged, they've always said that I've smelled good after they've hugged me because they smelled this. My mom thinks it smells good. My friend's mom thinks it smells good. A lot of my friends think it smells really good actually. And personally, I think it deserves that kind of attention. It's not anything, you know, super, you know, unique though. There is fragrances like it out there. You've got, you know, Creed Silver Mountain Water, which is kind of like a similar vibe. You know, you got the same kind of like clean essence kind of characteristic. So that's it for Boss Bottle Unlimited. Now I will close off this review by addressing my subscribers. Batch 6 of Rivera Edge is coming out soon. This whole Corona bullshit actually has some of its positives. You know, I don't have to go to school anymore because I can now focus at home since we're all quarantined, which kind of sucks and kind of rules at the same time. So I will use my time to make my craft perfect. And by perfect, I mean near perfect, because no knife is perfect. It'll always have some kind of flaw. But I will try to make this batch perfect. Now we have 6 knives in it. No, I actually have 7 knives for batch 6. We've got the Beldam and Broxton. We've got Tokyo Stinger coming up again. We've got Calabash. We've got all sorts of stuff. And we also have one special knife designed by Outdoors 55, which is a channel that I really enjoy. So I thought I'd just give one of his designs a try and try to make it my own. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this review. So if you're new to my channel, go check it out now if you want. Also, if you're not following my Rivera Edge Instagram, you should. There is a new layout on it. You should go check it out now. It is just Rivera Edge _. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.